Fallout 4 is a game rated M by the ESRB.
Hey, boss, can we talk now?
Wait, can we talk? I guess. Yeah, what's up?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, sure, all things considered. Just been thinking is all. That whole thing with Coulter, I know we talked about it some, but it could be a sore spot between us, yeah? I mean, here I went and turned on the overboss. Who's to say I wouldn't do it again?
What's the matter, Gage? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
No, ain't no guilt over that call. Look, Coulter was a piece of shit. I've been real clear about that with you. But that was all on me. I'm the one who talked him into being overboss in the first place.
If he was so bad, why help him in the first place?
No, if I'd known it was gonna get so bad, I wouldn't have. Right then, I thought Coulter was what this operation needed. Big, strong, didn't take shit from nobody. The gangs would fear and respect him, and he'd listen to me. I'd use all my years of experience to help him run things. But he was stubborn, let shit go to his head. Ain't the first time I've seen it, honestly, but it was one of the worst.
What are you saying? You've made a habit out of doing this?
No. This whole Nuka-World plan was way bigger than anything I'd done before. One thing I've learned over the years, being the guy in charge also means you're the guy with the biggest target on your back. Whether it's another gang looking to take whatever you've scraped together or some punk thinking he knows better than the boss, there is always someone gunning for you. I don't want that target on me, but if I can be the guy just behind the guy in charge, well, that suits me just fine. If I got his ear, I can steer things in a direction that benefits me and usually everyone else.
Where are you going with all this, Gage?
Hell, boss, I ain't good at this. You ain't like Coulter. That's what I'm getting at. You ain't like the other raiders I've run with. So far, you make a pretty damn good overboss. And it's been fun running with you. I'm just saying, I'm starting to be glad we teamed up is all. All right, fuck it. You know what I'm getting at. Let's get going.
Thank you, Gage. Appreciate you having that talk. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more StephenPlays Fallout 4. Man, there's a few things I missed. Like this thing that's laying on the floor here. I didn't know. There's a star core right there. Boom. Grabbed it. I also want to start this episode formally by saying we are needing fan art. So if you have been interested in making fan art and you've been putting it off like, I don't need to do it, reconsider. We could actually use some fan art. Maybe you could doodle or something while you watch this episode. I don't know. I'm just saying that calling all fan artists, we definitely are to the point where we need your help once again. So I definitely missed that star core, but I grabbed it. I was also going to use the star control mainframe to activate some of the deactivate some of the robots, do a selective shutdown. And there were actually, in the comments of the last episode, all three of these were recommended for different reasons. The iBots were annoying, so there were a few people that said, get rid of the iBots, they're annoying, they're in your way. Some people said the handies were annoying because they spray rads and you could get overwhelmed by them. And then the other people said Nukatrons because they're actually big buff guys, and we haven't seen one of the weapons that they use, but apparently it's like a grenade and can do massive amounts of damage. So I took all of these into consideration. Eventually they're all going to get shut down eventually, but I think out of all of them, this is probably the most dangerous. It's true, we've been able to keep the Mr. Handies at bay, but when they do get close enough, they do kind of melt your health away. So I think I'm going to go after these first. And that was it. So we have shut down the Mr. Handies, which is pretty cool. The other thing is that people noticed that there was a holotape. Yeah, right here. So we'll give this a listen as well.
Protocol. It's been 3 weeks since Ingrid and I activated Star Control and the new robots in the Galactic zone. Earlier today, was working on a Nuka-Tron when these damn kids came at us with their thirst sappers. Of course, they got soda all over the exposed hardware. The Nuka-Tron lurched and pointed its nozzle right at one of the boys. I thought for sure he triggered the military protocol, and we were all dead. Turns out Star Control sensed the glitch, so we never had to find out. It shut down the Nuka-Tron itself. God, I was so relieved. I still think having armed robots in the park is insane. But as far as I'm concerned, this Star Control's the real deal.
It's basically yet, more dialogue confirming that Star Control will truly save us all. Cool. I also heard from you guys that the soda mixer is not the only reason I need to continue collecting sodas. Apparently I need them for something else. So, I don't know. You guys have kept that, spoiler free for me, so I'm not sure why I need them, but I will continue collecting them. You said the normal ones, the cherry ones, and the quantums especially are ones I have to continue grabbing. So, okay, you got it. I'll continue working on those. The other thing I forgot to do last episode that I should really do is put my Cappy glasses back on, because if I do that, I'll be able to hopefully see where these secret images are, and also look ridiculous in the process. How many are in this one? What's it called? Cappy in a Haystack? It says Cappies in Galactic Zone, so it probably won't tell me until I start seeing them, but I'm gonna guess there's 2. So now we'll be at least able to spot them. Alright, we've got to continue finding these star cores. There's still plenty of other things to see. I got my problem solver out to solve some problems. We're just going to wander around and hit up some places that we haven't already gone. So, last episode we explored this part of the park, and we went into, I forget what was that area called? Among the Stars? No. That was the Starlight Interstellar Theater. We haven't done Among the Stars, but that's what I was thinking we would do today. I find it weird that we go into the exit, but yeah, we can make this happen. Apparently there's 6 star cores in here, which tells me that this place is probably pretty big. This is some sort of...
You ask me, the whole idea of these vaults was messed up. Sure, stick me underground with no control over anything. What could go wrong?
You have no idea how right you are. Yeah, this is sponsored by Vault-Tec, which is going to make things definitely interesting. Let's start by taking a look at the sales terminal and see what we can learn. Sales instructions. Hello, Vault-Tec Sales Associate. Oh, hello, Vault-Tec Sales Associate. As people exit the Vault-Tec Among the Stars exhibit, you'll be responsible for taking visitors aside and converting them to potential applicants. Even if they seem interested, remember that the applicant will have many questions but very little time on their hands. How can you ensure you're prepared to step them through our sales process in a quick and accurate manner? Simple. Remember the 3 I's: introduction, initiation, and information. Note, if any of the applicants appear to be ill or acting in a strange manner, be certain to report this to a sales supervisor immediately. Step 1. Introduction. First and foremost, greet the applicant with a hearty handshake and a warm smile. Perhaps tell a light, clean joke to make them laugh or a pleasant compliment about their appearance. Ask them if they want something to drink or offer them a snack. Check how they're feeling and gauge their mood. Make them feel like they're already home and part of the Vault-Tec family. Studies show beginning with this approach increases the chances of a sale by over 28%. When you feel like you've gained their confidence, explain the benefits of life within a vault using the information from our Better Living Underground packet. If they still appear hesitant, don't pester them or give them the hard sell. Our studies show that this over-aggressive approach usually turns the applicants off, and they become unwilling to listen to anything you have to say. For the overly skeptical applicant, or if you need something to tip the scales and if you think the applicant is undecided, we suggest letting them glance through the history of radiation burns or the mutations that could happen to you brochures. It's just funny that this amusement park thing is a sales pitch. So you finally convinced the applicant to sign? Good job! Now it's time to step them through the quick and painless application process. Pull the following forms from the new applicant's file. The GZ089 Health Form, TR17 Liability Waiver, LM222 Last Will and Testament Form, DB104 Vault-Tec Citizenship Agreement, XM003 organ donation invoice, the WH660 psychological evaluation screening, KY269 intimate relations conduct agreement, POK575 rights revocation. Sorry, you guys are reading the names of these forms, right? Oh my god. Have the applicant fill these out in quintuplicate. File the daffodil-colored copy in the corporate bin, the lemon-colored copy in the local bin, place the canary-colored copy in the medical bin, place the gold-colored copy in the insurance bin, and present the yellow copy to the applicant. Do not place the wrong copy in the wrong bins, or the process will need to be repeated. Woo! Wow. I'm excited about this, I mean, because you know, Vault-Tec is so screwed up, and we've seen that time and time again, right? And this is going to be like what they wanted to show the world. Because if you think about it, every time we see a vault, every time we see Vault-Tec, it's, oh, this disaster of a thing that happened. So what is it that they wanted to show? You know, what was their... How are they, you know, in this amusement park setting where they can do whatever they want, how are they choosing to show things off? I'm really curious. So, employees only. Okay, we have an issue. That thing went invisible immediately. Cool. Gage? Gage? Shoot it, Gage! Shoot it, Gage! It's gonna blow up. Does it blow up? I don't know if it blows up or not. It didn't blow up. Which way did they went? I feel like this was the exit, or is this the entrance?
For more information, imagine a future among the stars. Imagine Vault-Tec.
Oh my god, no, this is the... No, it says exit. So this is the end. Okay, so where the crap does this begin? I'm assuming... Oh, it says enter. Okay, I can read signs. So, there's employees only. I'm gonna say what we should do is start the ride like it's a normal ride, like go to the beginning. We'll go through the thing as it's intended, and then we'll do the employees only section. Come on, Gage. Or not. I mean, whatever. You do you. Yeah, we're gonna treat this as if it's... There's a hatch, oh boy. As if it's the actual ride. And hope that there's nothing bad going on in here. It's a bunch of dead people, but there's dead people everywhere. It's Fallout. Bottle cap, Nuka Cherry. Gonna continue to grab these. Still don't really know what I need them for, but I guess I'll find that out at some point. Hey dude, how you doing? I'm just chilling, cause I'm dead. Got it, okay. Keep relaxing. Oh, this must have been the... Oh, that's not promising. The terrible sound. Okay, so I was at the exit. I thought I was at the exit. I want to at least see where this is, because I don't know. Okay, so I'm in... Where am I? This is basically up a ramp? Yeah, okay, so this makes a lot more friggin' sense. This is where the ride actually starts. I did go through the exit, which is not a big deal, but at least it explains why I was so stinking confused. Alright, so what we're gonna do is basically just walk through here.
Join us on a journey into the future, where humanity has set out on a new voyage of discovery, seeking adventure among the stars.
Unidentified intruder.
Yeah, what did I expect?
Is all but impossible.
So I can like get off the ride and check stuff, which is actually kind of neat.
Don't leave anything behind if you can help.
Railway spike. And there's all these employee parts too. Astronaut animatronic. You know, I actually vaguely remember something I feel like I saw a comment that said not to take that yet. And I'm just pulling from, like, my memory here. Maybe it doesn't actually matter. But I feel like I read something that was like, hey, if you see an astronaut animatronic, don't take it yet. You need it for something else later. So I'm gonna just let it. Certainly I can come back and get it. Is there anything? No, you don't have anything. Biometric scanner. I think that's still marked maybe from whenever I needed it for something else. Should I check these doors as I go? Yes, I should. Okay, military grade circuit board. There's an extra spacesuit. It's also very creepy. Star core. Sweet. 1 of 6. I gotta find all 6 in here, so this is gonna be a pretty long one. You know, big attraction.
But life is possible underground. Welcome to Vault-Tec's colony Arcturus. Welcome home.
Hooray! Oh god. Is that what is... Hold on. Gage, is that what this button did?
But life is possible.
Oh, okay.
Underground. Welcome to Vault-Tec's colony Arcturus. Welcome home.
Yeah, it's about to hit the fan.
With Vault-Tec's modular construction, your colony.
I'm worried about that Mr. Handy. Oh, we turned him off, that's right! Ah, I was like, why isn't that thing coming to life? We turned off the Mr. Handies. I feel fuzzy. That was weird. That's right. Forgot all about that, Mr. Handy Greeter. I was kind of hoping I could interact with this thing, but I guess not. This is weird, man. So technically there is, you know, one more vault in the game, and this is it. Thought I needed antifreeze bottles. No, I'll keep taking them. There's a sliding door in here. Oh. It's a fake door to show how they work. Sure. So we gotta go down that way. There's a lot of astronaut animatronics. And a lot of false doors. Just to give the impression of stuff.
And these are no dark bunkers. Your colony will be a expansive colony where you can relax in an Earth-like state.
There's something else coming. You can relax in an Earth-like setting. I love Earth-like settings. When I think of things that make me happy, I think of Earth-like settings. This is also a false door. Will something take us down there? Probably eventually. Alright, let's see who's down here.
Step into your spacious private suite, equipped with all the comforts of home.
It's like they're trying to emulate your eyes adjusting to light. Fancy hairbrush. What is that strange noise? Sounds like there's robots talking underwater or something. It's super bizarre. This is a... Strangely, this is an expert level lock, but it's probably a fake door. Oh, it's not. Oh. This seems important. Control room key. Fusion core. Keeping my eye out for the star cores, but I don't see any in here. Project Consumer Guidance. Oh, this should be fun.
This is Luis Bateman reporting on week 2 of Project Consumer Guidance. Civilian employees are starting to experience extreme headaches similar to the previous study. Luckily, the associated depression has not surfaced, so suicides aren't expected to be an issue yet. The increase in subliminal messaging frequency continues to have little to no effect on many visitors. but the speed at which the park staff was affected does show that some level of success has been achieved. I recommend moving forward with the audio tours for the next project. Perhaps a higher frequency of messaging fed directly into a consumer who can focus will be more effective.
Oh my god.
Step into your spacious
So can you still hear it?
equipped with all the comforts of home.
So that strange noise that you hear, and I'll make sure I turn the volume up so you can hear it. That's a special subliminal message, because even in the stinking ride, Vault-Tec is doing experiments on people. Are you kidding me? What a scumbag company. Even when they have the opportunity to just make a good impression and get people to buy their product, they're testing people. Of course they are. Oh my god. All right, let's read this because this is going to be truly interesting. All right, experiment 1. Brainwave disruption. Use of radiation scrubbers in the exhibit to emit an electromagnetic field that causes interference in the brainwave patterns of human subjects. Expected results: minor loss of motor control, temporary stupor, and forgetfulness. So that's what I was experiencing. It wasn't to emulate the light. It was because they're doing crap to my brain. Subliminal suggestions. Use of audio emitters to generate varying degrees of subliminal suggestions overlaid with a specific frequency. Expected results: acceptance of suggestions causing subjects to perform involuntary actions, headaches, depression, or other phenomena resulting from neurochemical release. Hypnotic pheromones. Use of genetic modifications on flora to release a pheromone-like airborne toxin which will be inhaled while passing by the emitters. Expected results: loss of independent thought, minor addiction, susceptibility to suggestion. Theta radiation. Use of reactor modification to emit theta band radiation in low short doses. Expected results: drowsiness, extreme fatigue, potential paranoia from sleep deprivation. And long-term testing. Use of experiments 01 through 04 on Hodgson, Grunner, Dallas, Bartleby, and Langston to assess long-term effects. Varies by experiment. Man. What a terrible company. What a terrible, terrible company. It's insane. Like, they're doing experiments here, and they're trying to suggest, like, be able to affect your suggestions so you will buy their product. And also they're just doing, like, terrible, awful, weird things to you as well, so who even knows? Thankfully that's down.
Enough shit trying to kill me. I don't need to do it to myself with radiation.
And
Let's move out.
Vault-Tec's cutting-edge science and technology, you can rest assured that your colony...
Not attempt to play.
We get something good out of this.
Let's be careful. Level 91, hi. Oh god. Jesus. There's a lot of the rads in here. Just grabbing stuff. Keeping an eye on rads. A lunchbox. A souvenir magnet cat. I'll take it. Feel like I earned that one by opening a lunchbox. Fusion cell. Nothing else of particular interest in here. But I had to go this way to get the star core.
Step into your spacious...
My god, alright, rad away and stimpack that, baby.
Equipped with all the comforts of
God, the subliminal... Now that I know what that is, it's so creepy. So creepy. Wow. Wow. Also, I got the level up. I want to just continue to use those and work towards stuff. And honestly, I'm not really sure exactly what to work towards. Like, I want to work towards... I'd really like to get... like penetrator or concentrated fire. I've talked about getting the... What is it? Mr. Sandman, which gives silenced weapons an additional 15% sneak damage, which is pretty cool. I mean, that does require you to crouch, right? but that can be up to 50% extra sneak damage. That can be an insane boost with a suppressed weapon. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So I get, as long, like for example, this is a suppressed weapon, so it's silenced. If I sneak and do damage, it's now doing 15% extra, probably off the base stat. But still, not bad.
Enjoy a rich, varied diet, locally sourced from the colony's own hydroponic gardens. Just smell freshness.
These are pheromones. This isn't, there's nothing fresh about this. This isn't designed to be fresh. It's designed to affect your mind. Jesus Christ! Anything else in here? Well, on the bright side, at least we're only having to deal with a few enemies. We don't have to deal with the Mr. Handy Greeters. Mute fruit planters. Bag of fertilizer. Carrot planter. Yeah, there's nothing really of interest in here that we need, I guess. No star cores or anything like that. Hey, I'm curious. If I blow these up, do I get experience for that? Maybe.
And with Vault-Tec's cutting-edge science and technology,
Bye!
rest assured that your colony will have
The answer is no. No, I don't. Alright, well then I won't bother.
enjoy a rich, varied diet.
Oh my god. Is
Sourced from your colony's
there any enemies coming up? I'm close to this room behind me, so yes, there's some radiation there, but no sign of enemies at the moment. Gold-plated flip lighter. So they're just, I mean, they're just trying to show you, you know, what's available. You know, you'll be able to live underground and it'll be fine. Everything will be great. Exit zone.
A thrilling new adventure awaits. Imagine hundreds of colonies spread throughout the galaxy and beyond.
I mean, I gotta admit, something like this would be pretty cool. The world of tomorrow, right? Too quiet in here. There's a trader who made it this far, but then died. Doesn't seem to be anything else of interest here. There's some toys up there, which is kind of funny. You can probably climb up on these a little bit. If I do some bouncing. Nah, it doesn't look like there's it's a little tiny flag. And then the rocket toy, which, I mean, is placed in a funny... The rocket and the alien, which are in funny locations.
Imagine a future among the stars. Imagine Vault-Tec. For more information, or to sign up for the Vault program, please see a sales associate. Thank you, and enjoy your day here at Nuka-World.
Alright, so, don't think there's any sales associate left to help me. They mostly seem dead. But there's an entire employees only section, which I'm super curious about. And I also tried to keep my eye out for the employee sections that were, like, on the ride. And I know that we grabbed a few of those. Gage, you already told me your opinion about vaults. Alright, let's just continue down here. There's more enemies here. So this is going to be an exciting time. With lots of people who want to shoot us. Bobby pin. 15mm rounds. I was hoping that that was a note. It is not. Another employee key. Let's check out the operations terminal and see what we can learn. Hodgson, journal entry. It's my first day on the job here at the Vault-Tec exhibit. Never thought they'd let me work in Nuka-World. I mean, you can hardly call this a job. All I have to do is make sure the exhibit doesn't fall apart, all the techs are happy, and sometimes conduct a tour or two. Plus, I'm getting paid double what I made at the Washington, D.C. office. One of the guys working at Nuka Galaxy said they give rides to the employees after the park closes, so I'll probably head over there after work and check it out. This is going to go downhill so fast. I had a scare when this old guy collapsed after walking through the exhibit. I thought he might have had a heart attack, but Dr. Bateman said that it was just heat stroke. I thought that was a weird excuse because we keep the exhibit at a constant 72 degrees. Maybe that's too hot for old folks. I'll bring it up at the next staff meeting. Another really strange day. Dr. Bateman locked himself out of the observation room again. I told him to put a spare key in his locker so he wouldn't forget it next time. He brushed me off and left the room. I don't know why, but the whole interaction made me really, really angry. A few minutes later, I had a bad headache. Maybe something's wrong with the filtered air system in the exhibit. I mean, like, this is the operations engineer and he doesn't even know. Like, Vault-Tec, they're bringing in Vault-Tec guys to do their own Vault-Tec thing, and the people that are here running the stuff, they don't even know. Anyway. The hell is going on around here? I don't know if someone's messing with my terminal or if I'm losing my mind. I don't remember making that last journal entry about getting angry or having a headache. I felt perfectly fine for weeks. Just a few minutes ago, Dr. Bateman came through, and out of nowhere, he said I should really stop drinking on the job. I do smell a little bit like whiskey, but I don't remember drinking any. Maybe I need a vacation. Or a doctor's appointment. Alright, I've had enough of this. A lady just went nuts and ran out of the exhibit screaming. The day before that, some guy took off all his clothes for no reason and acted like he didn't have a care in the world until security dragged him away. To make matters worse, I keep getting sudden nosebleeds and headaches. I'm constantly forgetting things I've done and misplacing stuff I shouldn't be losing. Dr. Bateman said he thinks it has something to do with stress or new job anxiety, but come on. Nosebleeds and memory loss from job anxiety? Really? Vault-Tec. Vault-Tec, we're on your side. We don't really care if you live or die. Vault-Tec, we don't care. You might die. And that is fine. Oh, good. There's no one in here. Oh, they killed themselves. But on the bright side, I have more star cores. I'm only missing one more star core. Never mind. I got all the star cores here! And I have enough for a new thing, which is exciting. Oh my god. Jesus, 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 wow. Experiment 02. So they have, oh, there's terminals for each individual experiment. Ooh, this ought to be good, man. This ought to be good. Wow, okay, so let's read this stuff. Experiment 02. Daily observation. Tech ratcheted up the frequency on the subliminal suggestion emitters a few notches yesterday, and we're checking out the effect. Honestly, I can't see an appreciable difference. We're using the blue-grade holotape suggestion. Simple stuff like take off your hat, you have an itch on your nose, blink your eyes a few times, stuff like that. The frequency boost was supposed to widen the spectrum and grab more people, but I'm counting the same numbers over the last 6 hours. I might try the orange-grade holotapes tomorrow. The orange-grade holotape suggestions really did the trick. The more apprehensive the subject is to the suggestion, the more susceptible they are to the emitted frequency. It doesn't make sense to me, but Dr. Bateman seems to think it has something to do with the subject's fight or flight tendencies. When a very low-grade suggestion is made, the fight or flight doesn't need to kick in, so no chemicals are released into the body like adrenaline. The tone we play with suggestions from the emitters causes endorphin release. Dr. Bateman thinks that releasing endorphins and adrenaline at the same time is having some sort of chemical effect that's making the subject unconsciously eager to have more, almost like a drug addiction. It's fascinating stuff. Went a little too far with the orange grade stuff today. I'm pretty sure the shove the visitor in front of you suggestion got through to this lady, and she did exactly that. Unfortunately, the other lady she shoved wasn't so forgiving, and they started a fistfight. Had to hit the alarm, and security pulled them out of the exhibit. Dr. Bateman told me to just go with blue grade for a while until things calm down, maybe a few days at most. To tell you the truth, I'm glad to make the switch. The orange grade stuff kind of scares me. Come to think of it, what scares me more is that we have red grade holotapes too. Never used them, hope we never will. Been on blue grade for almost a week now, and frankly, it's getting boring again. I decided to throw in the orange grade holotape for a little while and see what happens. Best hour of the week for sure. Didn't have any fistfights this time, but got a guy to drink someone else's Nuka-Cola, made a lady pick a guy's pocket and keep his wallet, and actually had a guy just piss in his pants without a care in the world. This is premium stuff. I think I'll send this tape and the frequency we're using to headquarters so they can analyze it further. Now, okay, don't get me wrong. This is messed up beyond all belief, right? But clearly this guy's starting to have some fun with this. I love the line, I actually had a guy just pissing his pants without a care in the world. Oh my god. Alright, so that was experiment 2. Let's check out experiment 4. Hopefully there's terminals on the other ones as well. Alright, let's check this one out. Dr. Bateman suggested we try theta radiation in the reactor area and observe the results it had on the visitors. Unlike standard ionizing radiation, theta isn't supposed to leave any lasting physical effects and works almost instantly. It's been quite a chore keeping up with doctor's reports and aftercare, sometimes months after the visitor left the park, so this will be a welcome change. I'll climb into the chamber tonight and change out the core dampener myself just to make sure it's done to Dr. Bateman's specifications. It appears that at low levels, the theta radiation is having the exact effects that Dr. Bateman predicted. People are getting tired, getting a bit dizzy, looking momentarily lost, and slurring their speech on occasion. The effect seems to last for maybe 5 minutes at the most, which is beyond our expectations. I will continue to observe and record the effect and send all of the data to Vault-Tec headquarters first thing in the morning. I've been observing the effect of the theta radiation for almost 4 days now, and I'm not really generating any new data points. Frankly, it's getting boring in this control center, and with Dr. Bateman breathing down my neck, I can't do anything recreational. I'm literally staring at the same readouts for hours at a time. I was okay with it at first, but now it's starting to get to me. I wish Dr. Bateman would allow me to dial up the theta radiation, but he said we need long-term observation at the constant level. I don't get why I can't mess with the settings. Hell, even Langston, who sits right behind me, gets to mess around with the holotapes and try out different things. Oh well. Dr. Bateman woke me up from a nap I was having at my console and yelled at me for falling asleep on the job. I couldn't even remember falling asleep. Then it sort of hit me. I mean, what if Dr. Bateman piped the theta radiation in here too? I'd be a perfect long-term subject, right? I spent the better part of an hour tearing open all of the maintenance panels in the place, but I can't find out how he's doing it. If he's doing it, just the thought of it is really starting to piss me off. I've had enough of this crap. I don't know if Langston's messing with me or Bateman is messing with me or both of them are, but I feel like I'm one of the visitors to the exhibit and someone else is watching me. Well, guess what? I'm locking the doors to this place and nobody's going to come in here. If I have to spend the rest of October in here all by myself, then so be it. And if Bateman tries to use the override to open the doors, I've got a sweet 10mm pistol in my hand just waiting to be fired. I don't know if I'm paranoid, a victim of my own experimentation, or what the hell is going on. Langston ran in here today screaming something about bombs falling and to seal the vault. He kept yelling and screaming and the sound was making my head split. I couldn't take it anymore, so I shot him. I shot him dead. I tried to leave the control room, but we're locked in. Or are we locked in? I don't know what's real anymore and what isn't. My head hurts all of the time. I keep getting dizzy. I keep falling asleep. Is the world gone? Was Langston lying or telling the truth? I don't know what to do. Maybe it's time I put an end to this. I think I know what I have to do. So as a reminder, Bateman, the guy in charge, he was in a special place in the middle of the ride, and he was observing... I'm pretty sure he was observing the guys that were running the experiments. That was on his little chart. So these guys were being monitored, and they were having stuff done to them, so he wasn't just paranoid. And that's wild. He friggin' shot his coworker and himself. So, like, there is so much blood on the hands of Vault-Tec, of their own friggin' guys! Whatever. This place is messed up, but we knew it would be messed up, and it's crazy. At least we have all of the star cores, so we don't have to worry about those. Vault-Tec observation lab key, laundered green dress, and a pack of cigarettes. Is this like the employees section? Possibly? That's what I'm guessing, like where the employees put their stuff. Start by blowing that up. There's enemies in there. But I'm not... I hear... I thought I heard something. I'm not sure if I hear something or not. It could be turrets. It's turrets. Turrets make the most sense anyway. Another turret? Ah, this.
And these are no dark bunkers. Your colony.
What's up, bro? Wouldn't be a bad idea to start increasing my my crits again. Jesus. Gotcha. There's still something alive. I'm not sure what it is. What is alive, but it's. I think it's a. I think it's a turret. Huh, so we're down in this area. They really do let you explore quite a bit, and there's a lot to see. Anything in the center? Just picking up some ammo here and there. Again, get all the star cores, so don't have to worry about that. That's a false wall. Or false door, rather. So we're good in this room. Go back to the... There you are. Surprised that thing didn't shoot me when I was walking away. Alright, so we're just missing this direction. Wait, where are we?
Step into your spacious private suite, equipped with all the
Oh, I missed this. Oh, okay. Interesting. God. It's actually kind of affecting me personally. Like, the weird screen effects kind of make my head a little fuzzy, if that makes any sense. Souvenir toy car. Alright, so there's nothing in here. This is where we were before. But the, just hearing that, God, just hearing the frequency and knowing that they're playing subliminal messages is... It's freaking me out, and it's also... It makes me mad that they would do that. I mean, I know they're terrible, but my God. Alright, you know what, why don't we end this episode by heading back to the Star Control. Okay, so we're coming out of the... Oh, it's nighttime now. But we keep getting more and more stuff shut down, which is good. Also, you guys said in the comments that once we get all of the cores, we'll have access to that power armor, and apparently it has a unique mod on it as well, which is exciting. Let's check the mainframe, shall we? Okay. Oh yeah, I have to put the cores in there. Install.
Hostiles.
Install. Do I have any more? Install.
False alarm.
Okay.
Sending.
So we're up to 12, which is not bad. Star Control mainframe. Emergency protocol selective shutdown 2. Alright, so now we have all sorts of things that we can do. We can do Eyebot again, we can do Nukatron again, but we can also do Protectron, the Assaultron, Sentry, or Turret. Again, I think I'm going to end this episode by letting you guys decide. What do you think that we should shut down next? My first thought is the Assaultrons, because I hate Assaultrons. They're powerful, they're scary, but there's also been far more Protectrons that I've seen. Turrets are also pretty annoying, but they haven't really been a problem. Same with the Eyebots. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, like I said at the beginning of this episode, please, fan art. If you have any interest in creating some fan art, now's the time. I want to make sure that we have enough fan art to post at the end of every episode for the entire series. You guys probably know better than anyone, this series is drawing to a close. There is not going to be all that much Fallout left. We are in the end game. I want to hope, I'm hoping that we'll be able to post fan art for every single episode, and I appreciate you guys making fan art up to this point, and I hope that it can continue, so post it. Post it to Twitter, hashtag GritJones, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more StephenPlays Fallout 4.